Can you actually lose weight without trying to lose weight? Well, today I have a very special guest who has unintentionally lost 15 kilos. And she's going to tell you exactly how this transformation happened, and it's not what you think.
Welcome to the What's Eating You podcast. I'm your host, Stephanie Giorgio, and I'm a clinical psychologist.
Tash.
Hi.
Hi, welcome back to the What's Eating You podcast.
Thank you.
We meet again. So it's been 1 year since we did episode 246. And if you haven't listened to episode 1, I'll link it in the show notes. Tash actually came on this podcast in February this year after she had done the retreat in October. And it's a full circle moment.
Yes.
We're back in October. You came back to the retreat.
Yes.
What brought you back this time?
I need to continue my journey. There was a lot of things that I wanted to improve on and to keep momentum with. So I came back to make sure I keep myself accountable as well. This journey, I don't think it ever ends. You're constantly going to be trying to better yourself, and this place is just too amazing to not come back to. So
Yes,
Yeah.
and you're so right. The journey never stops.
Never.
Once it starts. And I've known you for a long time now, and I've just seen you shift tremendously.
Yes.
So tell a little bit about your story. I mean, people are going to go listen to the episode 1, but how did you find me? How did you start this journey essentially?
Yeah, just from suffering from restriction and binge eating and bad body image for most of my life. And just one day I saw you on TikTok or Instagram, I think it might have been, and it just resonated with me so much. And yeah, it was one phone call later after talking to you, and it changed my whole life. So yeah, it was definitely a move that I'm so glad that I made, very much.
And so you did food freedom.
Yes.
I mean, you don't even need to be there anymore, but you
No.
still pop your head
Yes.
in every now and
Yeah.
then into the program. Fast forward a year, because you've physically changed since I last saw you.
Yes.
And then you shared you have lost 15 kilos.
Yes.
I know everyone's going to be watching this thinking, oh my God, how did you do it? Because it's only been a year.
Yes. So I did nothing, to be honest, other than follow the program and believe in what I was doing. I did all my modules and made sure that I was doing the actual work, and it just came off on its own. My life went from a person who used to binge eat all the time for emotional support, and I no longer do that. I don't binge eat anymore. I don't eat for emotional support, and it's let me lose the weight without even thinking about it. I don't diet, I don't go to the gym, I don't focus on it at all. And my body has just naturally gotten to a place where it's happy to now go to where it wants to be. So I'm just letting it do what it wants to do.
Yeah.
No forcing whatsoever.
That's incredible. So how long did it take? I mean, everyone's life is a piece of string. How long does it take? Everyone's different. Because I know a lot of women are listening to this thinking, yeah, but I need to lose weight now. I need to change my body now. And they have this battle. They know they've got a problem with food. They really want to lose weight. And I say to them before they jump on Food Freedom, are you prepared to put weight loss on the back burner to do this journey? So how sort of quickly did the weight change for you?
I initially put weight on while I was doing the program, and I had to put that aside. Like, it hurt to see, but that's where my mental side needed to change, because I needed to not focus on that and worry about that. I needed to fix my problem with food. And I can't really tell you an exact time when it started, because I was so not focused on anything about my weight that it just started happening. And then probably after the last retreat was when my mind shifted to a really positive mindset, that I really did not focus on any weight gain, weight loss, anything like that. I haven't stepped on a scales for a very long time, set of scales. And I just noticed a couple of months after that clothes were starting to feel looser. There was no real moment. And then all of a sudden, a lot of clothes started to feel really loose. And then the only time that I really realised I had lost a significant amount of weight was when I went to the doctors not so long ago, and they made me hop on the scales and informed me that I'd lost 15 kilos. So I was like, oh, I didn't even think it had been that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in my head.
Did your doctor ask how you did it or anything?
Yeah, and I let him know. They know that I'm on this journey, and I think he thought that I'd just sort of gone back to my old habits and things, and I was like, no, I haven't restricted at all. I haven't done anything, haven't over-exercised. There's been nothing. So that was kind of a real revelation for them as well, to see that it's just a natural. Whatever is happening is just,
Yeah.
going along well.
Wow. And when you started noticing your clothes were feeling a bit different, was it a shock for you? Because sometimes people, when their body does start to change to meet this identity they've created, because in Food Freedom, we're really focused on the identity, respecting your body no matter what shape and size you're in, because a lot of people will lose weight, but when they look in the mirror, they still see that old version of themselves.
Yep.
Has your sort of identity caught up with your bodily changes?
So I'm taking it very slow because I don't want to have that thought where I feel bigger than I actually am, which has happened to me all the time. Whenever I had put on weight, I always felt smaller. Whenever I'd lost weight, I felt bigger. I don't want that. I'm taking this whole journey quite slow and still not really focusing on that side of my weight and just feeling good in the moment instead of what my weight is. The weight is just a bonus part to all of this. My mindset and what I think about myself is the biggest part that I am more happy with because I'm no longer focused on a number on the scale.
Yes.
And when I try on clothes now, I don't look at the sizing of what things are. I try something on if it looks like it might fit, and then if it fits, I buy it. If I need a larger size or a smaller size, I buy it instead of focusing on that number.
Yes.
It's no good for me, so I'm not going to do it anymore. So
Yeah. And one of the things we talk about in Food Freedom is wearing things that are comfortable. If you're always trying to cram your body into a smaller bra, smaller pants, that just reinforces body image dissatisfaction.
Yes.
You really want to meet your body where it's at.
Yes.
And when you start to respect and take care of it, it takes care of you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just not having that mindset of I need to fit into this size. Like I packed my luggage to come here and there was all different sizes in there and all different kinds of clothes. I did not have that mindset of I need to be size 10.
100%, because you could be a size 10 and be unhealthy.
Yes.
You can be a size 14 and be very healthy. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So you said your mindset has changed. What's different? Like, do you treat yourself different? Do you speak to yourself different? Do you still get like negative voices?
They pop in occasionally. I don't think I'll ever get rid of that, but I have ways to deal with it now and I address it straight away. Yeah. Well, if something's happening to me now, I can recognise it straight away and I don't let it slide. I'm always here to better myself, so I'm making sure that as soon as something happens, I ask myself, oh, what's happening? And then I say, what can I do about it? It's my responsibility to do something about it. It's not up to anybody else to help me in this moment. I've got to do this. And if I can fix it straight away by resetting what I'm thinking, or doing something outside of my comfort zone, then that's what I'll do. I will attack it straight away.
Sure. Can you think of a specific example recently where you did this and what happened?
Oh,
I think when you went shopping, you had a moment.
Yes.
Or unless there's another situation.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think.
That's all right. Take your time. You got all day.
Yeah. Sometimes something can make me quite angry, like inadvertently sort of making me upset or angry. And I know that I am in control of my anger and my thoughts. I will take those, and it just might happen. I might just get angry briefly, but I will take those and really put a lot of effort into what I think about the situation. I make sure that I'm not doing anything that's going to make it worse.
Yeah.
And then if I've done something, then I take full accountability for it, even if it's for myself. And I make sure that the next time I don't catch myself in that same situation.
Was anger an emotion that used to fuel your eating habits?
Yes, very much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very. Get angry a lot, and food was a massive way to cope. I don't get angry very often anymore. I'm very chill these days.
Takes a lot to get you wound
Yeah.
up.
Yes.
Yeah, because we talk a lot about emotional eating when you're sad, when you're happy, but I feel like anger, and especially a lot of people internalize anger, and it's almost like a punishment, like eat this, you don't deserve it. So I think anger is an emotion to binge or emotionally eat, doesn't get spoken about enough.
Yes. Yep.
What about a body image situation that happened? Because you said you still have your moments, and how did you manage it?
I challenge myself now in slow moments. Like I don't go, oh, I've got to get on in a bikini on the beach by this weekend. So this trip, I have refused to wear shorts for so long because I've always thought my legs were too fat, too short, too white, too just nothing appealing about them. And I packed nothing but shorts, like
Yes,
shorts.
you're wearing shorts now?
That's right, for this trip. And I don't care that my legs might be too fat, too white, too, like they are who they are. That's how they're going to be.
they're
Like,
your
so
legs.
I'm not going to change them overnight. So they're there.
And has wearing shorts this trip made you realise that, oh my God, it's not as big and bad and scary as I thought?
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares about your legs?
They all talk to me the exact same way they would if I was wearing longer tracksuit pants or whatever. They all treat me the exact same way, and nobody has come running up to me and say, your legs are too white and they're too fat, or nobody has said anything like that to me. So it's just what's been in my head, and I'm challenging that. I'm no longer letting that go.
And those challenges are such an important part of this work, because affirmations and saying, oh, my legs are fine, my legs are fine, my legs are fine, it's not enough. The brain learns from experience, and you have to actually give it experiences, wearing the blouse or wearing the shorts, to prove that it's safe and okay.
Yes. Yeah.
And people aren't, and even if people judge you, you're not going to know about it.
No, and I don't care.
Yeah, good.
I don't care. I felt comfortable, and I've been happy with how this progress has gone, and I will continue to wear them.
Yeah.
So, more of them.
Wear more shorts.
That's it.
And what about, there'll be women listening to this thinking, oh my God, I relate to this. I've got a horrible body image. My doctor wants me to go on a GLP-1. I kind of want to go on a GLP-1, and nothing wrong with that. I work with a lot of women on the GLP-1s. What is it you want them to know? Like, if they're in your spot, if they're in their 40s, in their 50s, in their 30s, really dissatisfied with their weight, they feel hopeless and crap, and they think, I need to lose the weight, but I don't have the motivation, the capacity. What would you say to them?
Invest in some really good help like Steph.
Thank you.
Because it may take a bit of time, and yes, you may put a bit of weight on initially, but if you actually do the work, it's going to pay off. I have done so many things to lose weight in my life. I have taken pills, I've dieted, I've over-exercised, I've starved myself. I have done it all. And while I lost the weight, it all came back, and it's been worse than what I was beforehand. It's just quick fixes. I needed something that was a permanent fix, and a permanent fix for my brain, not just my body. And my body is now just accepting that my brain is at a great spot and my body's catching up.
Yes.
And I'm okay with all of that. Like, now that I look at it, putting on that tiny bit of weight while I was doing the program was well worth it. I would do it again and again if I had to. So just to get myself to this headspace.
Yeah, 100%. And that weight change, we talk about it. You don't gain weight during the program. It's not about that. Some people stay the same. Some people's weight goes down. Some people fluctuate. But number one, women are actually feeding themselves doing the program. You're following that food structure. Number two, you might still be binge eating in the beginning. And when you eat certain foods, holds more weight, doesn't mean that weight change is like all this fat gain. So yeah, just want to be mindful of anyone worrying about that. Everyone is a bit different. Depends. Because you were super restrictive. Sometimes weight gain is necessary.
Yes.
To get to that next
Yes.
step.
If I hadn't have gained the weight, it made me see that my work is paying off. Like I knew gaining weight was a possibility. I was scared of it, but then I just embraced it. I let it be what it was going to be. And if I hadn't have gained the weight, that's okay as well. Like whatever was going to happen was going to happen. And I got to that mindset. I said, this is going to be what it's going to be.
Yes.
I cannot hide from this anymore. I was getting more and more unhealthy, not just from gaining weight and losing weight, but my body was starting to not be as in good shape as what it needed to be. Like I was getting sick, I was getting like joint problems and all of that sort of thing. And like, you can't keep doing that to yourself. So something had to give.
Yeah, 100%. And something you just said really stood out. Your body is going to change whether you like it or not. Pregnancy, menopause, stressful life events, even if you give up alcohol. A lot of people gain weight. They call this their happy weight. If you ever listened to that episode on alcohol addiction, I highly suggest it with Winnie. Sometimes in your life, weight gain is necessary because it helped you survive a difficult situation. If you can learn to respect your body at all the stages, then you've truly won.
Yes.
So not to make this about me, but when I was at my heaviest, because I think I put on about 10 kilos when I was on my journey, at my heaviest, I made myself go out and go on dates with guys. And I realized they don't see me the way I see myself. Right? You don't get to decide who finds you attractive. I still exercised, even though I was in a heavier body.
Yeah.
I still took myself out for meals. I still looked after myself.
Yeah.
All those behaviours are the same behaviours I do now,
Yes.
but your body becomes different.
Yes.
So I think the point I'm saying is you learnt to treat yourself with care, even though you weren't satisfied or you weren't in the body you wanted yet.
No. And I may never be in that body that my brain has always thought was the perfect body for me. And that's okay. I'm okay with that now.
Yes.
I no longer dream of that body, if that makes sense. If this is where I stay for the rest of my life, that's okay.
Yeah.
The people who love me for who I am, not how I look. And I am getting to that stage. I'm not quite there yet, but I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Like very open-minded about what I look like and what is coming. So I'm not going to be punishing myself to try to be a smaller size.
Yes. And I think that's remembering your dream body. Number one, it's probably unrealistic.
Very.
Number two, it's going to take a lifestyle that's going to sacrifice your quality of life. So if you want to be a certain body, lower body weight, whatever, you're not going to be allowed to eat out as much. You are going to feel grumpy and miserable because you're hungry all the time. Your friendships, your social life is going to be impacted. So you really need to say, am I prepared to have my perfect body, but not my perfect life?
Yes. And you can't sustain that.
You cannot sustain it without some cost.
Yes. Yeah.
Without some cost.
And it's just not worth it.
yeah,
Life is more important.
100%. And I noticed you said it's fixed permanently. And we were just sharing before we hit the record button on these really, once you've gone through food freedom, you start to have these experiences and you're like, whoa. So for example, the other night you had a takeout night with some friends. What happened?
Normally what I would do is I would be like, yes, takeaway, you know, and I would be excited to choose something and eat with my friends, enjoy the moment. And then while I was looking through the menu, there wasn't anything that actually stood out to me. I was kind of about all the food and all the options. And then when it came, I just picked something randomly. And then when it came, I just went, oh, this isn't really what I feel like. I don't have that drive to eat like that anymore.
Yes.
I do occasionally, but most days when I do eat it, it's after that I just go, that was ordinary.
Yeah, take it or leave it.
Yeah, could take it or leave it. So there's no real drive to have that kind of...
It's like you don't get that same dopamine response, which is so interesting because one, you have ADHD. Two, you're not on ADHD medication. And three, you're not on a GLP-1.
No.
So to not have that food noise, to not have that dopamine response,
Yes.
and not have any of those other supports is really, people would think it's unheard of.
Yes, yeah. But it's a big moment for me.
Huge.
Big moment. And I kind of just was like, well, this is a real light bulb moment because this has never really happened before, but it has in the last few months, but I just haven't recognised it. But I did the other night and I was like, oh, and I didn't eat hardly any of it.
Yes.
Like normally years ago, I would have eaten the whole thing and been looking for more. Throughout the journey, I just would have said, "Oh, just eat it. That's what it's here for."
Yes.
But this time, I was like, I ate until I was satisfied, and I said, "Okay, that's it for me."
That's it.
Yeah.
And that amount has probably changed over time, and that frequency and urgency to eat it. And you're very intuitive now.
Yes.
And even you said, look, I probably don't eat as much as I used to, but it's not intentional restricting.
No. I would have probably only had one or two of those things and been like, I can't eat anymore during my restriction phase, if I ate it at all. But now if I'm full or if I'm satisfied, I just stop. And I don't even have to think about it anymore. It's just an instant, okay, I've had enough. And that's huge, like huge.
That's huge. And I know people are watching like, oh my God, but like, how did she do it? Like, what's the specific thing? If there was like three key and obviously you can do this at home, but it takes time. You want to have some coaching if you can. Is there like three golden nuggets you would share that got you to this point?
Yes, food structure is a big thing.
3 meals, 2 to 3 snacks.
Yes, making sure that I am listening to myself. Do I really want it? If it's something I really want, then I eat it. Like there is no restriction. So if I want a packet of chips, I have a packet of chips. So that was probably the second biggest thing, is making sure that if it's something I really want, then I have it.
Yeah.
There's no cutting things out. The third is probably giving myself a bit of grace and not being so hard on myself and not being so strict with my rules, my food rules, because I'm vegan. So I have a lot of food rules, even though they're accidental food rules. I didn't really put them into place. It's just because I'm vegan. But it makes it quite hard to eat. And once you have those food rules in place, restriction happens with a lot of things. And giving myself a bit of grace in those moments was a lot better than being hard on myself. So without the vegan side, I made sure there was no restrictions on other sides so that it was a lot easier for me. So if I went out for the night, I didn't have to pick the easy meal or the healthy meal or things like that. So
Eating what you want.
Yes, ate what I want.
Yeah. And you had a really strong inner critic.
Very much
She
so.
still sometimes pops up
Yes.
from time to time.
Yes.
How did you manage that inner critic? So that voice that's like, you shouldn't eat that, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't wear that, you look fat, me. How did you deal with that inner critic?
I gave her a name to start with,
What's the name?
Sharon.
Sharon. For any Sharons listening, sorry.
Gave her a name and she pops up a lot, still does.
Yeah.
But I talk to her sometimes quite harshly so that she knows where she stands, because otherwise she wins all the time and I can't let her do that anymore. So that's the one and only really big thing that I do. I have to tell myself that it's okay. Like, just enjoy yourself instead of giving yourself these harsh comments all the time and listening to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing I did.
What happens when you listen to Sharon?
Well, she wins straight away. She's quite critical of everything I do, not just, she can do it with work, she can do it with my family life, all of that sort of thing. So if she gets in, if I'm in a vulnerable place, she'll come in quite quickly and easily, and everything turns upside down. It takes away everything. My trick now is to get her as soon as she pops up and let her know that it's not necessary for her to show up today.
Yeah,
She
good.
can take off.
Recognize, redirect her, come back to you. Because the point is, it's not helpful.
No.
When has listening to that voice ever made you feel better?
Never.
It always makes you feel worse.
Yes. Yeah.
Is there any other golden nuggets you wanted to share? Because we went inner critic, food structure, letting yourself have the chips if you want the chips.
Yeah. And just believe in yourself and the program. Like, it's going to work. If you do the modules, the work, follow the steps, do the hard work, because it is hard work. There's nothing easy about it. Everybody is on their own journey and they all do things at different rates, but just keep going. It will get there eventually. And I know a lot of people will think, oh, I've been doing it for the first 12 weeks and, oh, it's not working for me. They just have to keep going. It's never going to end. Just keep going. And you will get to a really good place if you believe in it.
Yeah, and 100%. When people put in the work, they do see the results. I've never had someone who got to the end of the 12 weeks and was like, that sucked. Can I have my money back?
Yes, exactly.
But if people did want their money back, I'd be happy to do it if they did put the work and didn't get the outcome. Because if they're not happy, I'm not happy. But yeah, when you do the work, it works for you.
Yes, yes.
So what's your next journey? So obviously you've come to the retreat second year in a row.
Yes.
Which, by the way, if anyone's thinking of doing a retreat, what are your thoughts?
Oh, do it. It is one of the most amazing experiences. This place and Steph's retreat within the retreat, and they transform you. You will learn things about yourself that you would never thought possible.
Yeah.
Leaving the retreat is one of the hardest things I've ever had to do.
I remember you cried on the way home.
Cried so much, but it was just so helpful. The people here are amazing. You are amazing. You get so much information all the time, and your classes are so good that it just makes you want to keep coming back for more. There's no negatives about this place for me. None.
Oh, thank you for that. And you're kind of in this container. You can't run, you can't hide. You have so many challenges and obstacles that you got to deal with here and now.
Yes.
There's no running.
Yeah, no. Like last year, I came and I did every class that I can possibly do. I was busy, and I learnt a lot about myself. This year, I'm more about my mindset and more about meditation and calming myself. And I put in a lot of work to get this calmness again. And it just works. And I love that I can come here and everybody's so willing to help to get you to where your goal is. So
100%.
Yeah.
And I think you can do all this work back home, but imagine doing this work. You don't have to show up for the kids or your husband.
Nope.
You don't have to do the washing. You don't have to do the cooking. You don't have to do, even day one, like the other lady, it was her first time. She's like, where do I put the dishes? I'm like, nowhere. She's like, oh my God, she was crying. She's like, my laundry came back and it was folded on my bed.
Yeah.
How different is it doing this work when you don't have work, family, life?
I have nothing else to think about. Nothing else to think about. It is all about me here. Even though there's other people here, everything that I'm doing here is all about me. And I'm not forced to do anything. I can come and pick and choose what I want to do and how I want to spend my days. And it makes you appreciate it, and it makes you do as much as you can.
Yes.
So that you get the most out of it, because you don't want to come to a place like this and waste it. And you want to get as much out of it as you possibly can.
100%. I Love
Yeah.
that so much. If you're thinking about it, this could be a sign, and yes, do it. And next year is going to be a whole other world.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
Do you eat a large amount of food in a short period of time and feel a loss of control? Maybe you make yourself sick after you binge eat. If this is you, you're not alone. I'm a clinical psychologist who went through a 9-year eating disorder, and I know how to get to the other side of food freedom. If you're ready to ditch the dieting mentality, discover food freedom, and find confidence in yourself and your body, click the free eating evaluation call. The link is below.
What's next for you, Tash? Like, obviously, you're just peeling back these layers. You're going. What's the next stage in your journey? So if we sat on this couch a year from now, what do you want to share has shifted again for you?
That my body image has gone beyond what I want it to,
Yes.
that I am very comfortable in my skin. Probably more lifestyle focused at home. I want to be able to have more balance. What I've learnt here this last week, I think I'll be able to take that all back and integrate it.
What does more balance look like?
Less work and more holidays.
Yeah.
And more me time, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, my children are getting older, so it's getting easier to spend that time on me. But a better version of me will be sitting here next year.
Yeah.
So that's
love
all I
that.
can really.
Yeah. And the body image workshop was powerful.
Yes.
I think it was. What did
Yes.
you think of the body image workshop? What came up for you in that? Because that can bring up a lot of things.
It's how hard I am on myself. How critical I am of myself. I don't give my body enough credit for the things that it does. I don't give it enough love for what it should mean to me. But I'm very quick to put it down, to shame it, to hide it. And my body doesn't represent what I feel, and I want to be able to dress it how I want. I want to be able to love it how it needs to be loved. And it's a work in progress, but it is getting better slowly. And yes, I definitely think that it needs, the body image workshops definitely do help me get to a certain new level every time I do them. So
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep working on that.
Yes.
Yes.
And we did a Pinterest board because I think how your body looks is just it's such a small part of your life, but also style at any size. It's something you really want to work on is style, because when we're unhappy with our bodies, we often wear layers and we cover it up. But now that you're letting go of layers, like physically and mentally, you want to dress different. You want to embrace style. We made a little Pinterest board of ideas.
Yes.
Because you deserve to feel and look nice at any stage of your body journey. You were saying there was a lady at work who is in a larger body and she's...
Yep. And she looks amazing. No matter what she is wearing, she puts in so much effort to the way she presents herself that she just looks amazing. I don't notice size. I don't notice anything else but how good she looks.
Yeah.
And I look at her in awe of her, really, because she has this ability to just shine and it looks so good. And I just think, see, like, she may be in a larger body, but she is just amazing. And I hope she knows that. And I do tell her, I say, you look amazing, because she does. She shocks me every day when I see her. Like, she comes out in something new all the time and it looks so good.
So good.
And she doesn't hide.
Yes.
She does not hide herself.
Yeah. And if you're watching this and you're a hider, I want to give you some homework. I want you to do one thing a day that is taking care of your body. Maybe it's putting lotion on. A lady in the Food Freedom group, she said that, do you know what, usually I just rush out the house. She goes, I brushed my hair and I put a little bit of makeup on. She goes, it was tiny, but it changed the whole outlook of my day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we get so stuck in how we feel about it. We think, oh no, why bother?
Why bother?
Why bother? And bother. You should be bothered.
Yeah.
You should be bothered. It's important to feel good. And if that means looking good, then it needs to happen.
100%. Because if you think, oh, why bother? I'm a mum, I'm fat, what's the point? You're never, ever going to take those steps to make you feel good that's going to lead to the food choices, the exercise choices that you're going to make. So start small. Do one thing every day to take care of your body, and you'll start to, that'll accumulate over time.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
you're respecting yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. Any parting words, Tash? You mean so amazing. I've loved watching you grow over the years.
Thank you, Steph. It's a journey that is worth it. If you are the kind of person who is sitting on the fence thinking, oh no, I can't afford it, I don't think I could put in the effort, or oh, I don't think it's for me, I don't think it'll work, take all of those excuses and find a way to do it, or just do it. It is going to transform everything that you have ever done in your life, and it will beat all of those things that you've tried in the past. Nothing has ever worked like this has worked. So definitely invest in yourself by doing something like this.